Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests. With insouciance, I intend to persuade you with power today toward my speech. It's moving along, and I'm not ready.
Just hit a button at the any key.
Awesome. No buts about it. You need one of these. I'm going to introduce you today to my late husband, Richard Glass Williams. Richard, like most of us, was an excited human being. He was a fantastic speaker. He was a wonderful boss. He rode bicycle semi-pro. He swam semi-pro. He did a lot of stuff semi-pro because he had a real job. The man was good at everything he did. The man was involved in his children and with his wife. He was us. He wasn't some idea of a human being. He was a real person that I talked to every day and couldn't imagine not having in my life. He was pro and excited about doing absolutely everything in this world except his health. Thank you. At age 50, he decided not to bother with a colonoscopy, even though his doctor asked him to do so. I'm asking you to consider doing this today. If you're 50 years old or above, or if you know someone who's African American and 45 years old or above, please ask them to get their colonoscopy because it's of a greater risk for African Americans. This is your colon. Welcome to it. It is a tube-like organ that absorbs all the positive nutrients in your system and sends them on its merry way. Right? Got your me on that. And then the rest that's left is the fecal matter, as it were. And that is what you get to click again. Also, I'm sorry, please, no, go back. Okay. Go back. You are going to also, I forgot to say, sooner, please go sooner if you have symptoms or a family history of colon cancer. Richard Williams was adopted. So he didn't have a family history. He should have gone much sooner than 50, but he did not. Symptoms would be bleeding or pain, and sometimes nothing at all. It's that 50 is that magic mark. Now, please, colonoscopy. It's embarrassing, so you get to drink this really nasty, and it's not really that nasty, I've done it, fluid. You get to spend the whole day, oh it's so much fun, in your bathroom, or at least near. That means you get to watch a TV show of your choice. It's really not that big of a deal. People make a huge, oh my goodness, it was the worst thing in the world. It's really not. It's not that big of a deal. And some people pay good money to have cleanses. Well, you get it. you get it here. And the biggie is you're dreading embarrassment. Well, I promise you, my late husband, I don't know if I can say this, that word would be bigger if you end up with colorectal cancer. And then after, I'm telling you, I promise, every one of you have not had a colonoscopy, you're going to say, where in the world do I get that wonderful stuff that they just gave you for the colonoscopy? It is the best drug ever. I don't know what it is, but hello, let's have some more of that stuff. Please. The cure rate for colorectal cancer is 100% if you don't have it. They get in there, you're 50, there's nothing. For me, yay, I went twice because my husband died from this. So with that, I went twice, both times, there's nothing there. Yay, I don't have to go back until I'm 70 now. But if you have a benign polyp removal, and it's benign, that benign means it's not cancerous, you're 100% cured. You go back again and have another check, but it's 100%. It's not 99 point whatever. It's 100%. You're cured. No muss, no fuss. You get down to stage 4 cancer, hello, it's 8%. You're likely going to die. You're likely going to die. And you can clearly see what the results are in between. 100%, it's a cure early, quickly. You're done. It's over. There's nearly no cure rate if you wait to the end. And you get that, I'm sorry, Mrs. Williams, dragged down to that room, just like on the TV shows, and they show you the pictures that it's impossible to cure. It is an ugly, painful, embarrassing way to die. It takes a long time. My husband was kind enough to volunteer, because he was stage 4, towards clinical trials. So he is one of the reasons that we have more advancements for colorectal cancer. So yay for him, and I thank him wherever he is for that. However, our little grandson, who in the next photo, don't go there yet, in the next photo never knew Papa not sick. He never saw that bicyclist. He never saw the runner. He never saw the weightlifter. He saw this wonderful guy who loved him using a cane. Next picture. This is Max. He's almost 5. He's sitting next to his papa, Richard Williams. And I asked him to give me this quote, and he did. Papa died 5 days after we took this picture. Papa said, "No buts about it, Max. Get your hind end into the doctor. Colonoscopy will save you." I miss Papa. Max J.
Wow, what a great speech. That was really, it was amazing. I'm almost speechless. I was spellbound by it. Your objectives for your number 9 speech were to persuade with power. The objective was persuade listeners to adopt your viewpoint or ideas and take some action. Appeal to the audience's interests. Well, we all have colons. Definitely did that. Use logic and emotion to support your position, and avoid using notes. You hit every single one of those. Absolutely brilliantly. I really liked you had a powerful opening. You drew on the power speech and power poses, and also drew the audience in with your quietness, and you hooked us immediately with your opening, because you provided some foreshadowing by mentioning your late husband. And I think everybody in the room immediately was drawn into looking for what that story was and listening to that. You also had a wonderful use of humor throughout. This is your colon. Welcome to it. That was a wonderful phrase. And I really liked the way you led us through the science of it, and then the benefits, so the science of the colon and how it functioned, and then the benefits of it, and then drew us all in with the emotional appeal at the very end. That was really wonderful. It was paced really well throughout, and just kept us all really captivated. I'm supposed to find something area of improvement, and I really, because I was so spellbound throughout it, I have a very difficult time coming up with any areas of improvement. I thought it was really excellent. If I had to pick on anything, I noticed that your hands were clasped here most of the time, and that you spent most of the time in this spot. Very minor things. Again, with the technical difficulties, no need to apologize. Just ask someone for help and start in on your speech, and it'll flow as things come through. I liked your visual aids. They were simple and clear. There were just a few of them, and you were able to focus on that, and I really liked your use of that. And your vocal variety was excellent. You used pauses and quietness to really pull us in emotionally along with your words, and it emphasized that. That was very good. It's a difficult subject, and you were right on the line with being able to hold it together, and it just pulled us all right along in with you. So it was a really, really wonderful speech, and that was number 9. So number 10 is next. I'm looking forward to that, and I will be also making my appointment with my doctor soon.